so sorry for the delay. I apologize. What can I say? Technical difficulty. Hopefully you are now seeing me. Tonight we are going to be doing a ivy wreath. And hopefully you can see me. All right, we'll see, my daughter. Okay, so what I have done, I am using a 24-inch or 15-inch. It's going to end up being 24-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree. And I attached chenille stems, or otherwise known as pipe cleaners. And I did get these pipe cleaners. I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby, or it could have come from Craft Outlet. I am not sure. So hopefully, okay. All right. So I have two different types of meshes. I have a green deco metallic mesh from Craft Outlet, and I have a border mesh, and let me lower you down, and a border mesh as well from Craft Outlet. So we're going to be using both. All of these are both similar in color, but I really like it. And then let me show you. I went ahead and I made my bow for this evening. And I have, let me show you what I do have. I have my ribbon ties, and I'm using this pretty green and dark green plaid. And I have the ivy with the lime. And my ribbon tails are cut at 13 inches. My mesh is cut at 30 inches. Okay. All righty. Hey, Ty, how are you? Hey, Laura, thanks for coming on. I am so sorry for the technical problems. I apologize. And it's just been a nightmare. I tried going live on my Mevo, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I am live on my regular Logitech. I will work on it. I promise you, I will work on it. Who knows? Okay, so we're going to start here with the border mesh. And all we're going to do is we are going to alternate each of the meshes, okay? I'm going to alternate the border mesh with the regular metallic mesh, okay? And I guess with the border mesh, let's go ahead and do the ivy. All right. And we'll put the ribbon in. And the ribbon tails, y'all, basically are cut at 13 inches. I do like 13 inches. Some people prefer 12 inches, but I do prefer mine at 13 inches. Okay, now let me show you what you can do with the ribbon ties. You can go up like this, just like this, and one down, just like this. Make sure you spread your mesh, which I did not do. Okay, spread your mesh, and look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Or you can go with both of them down like this, and just over here like so. It's all your preference, y'all. And y'all, what I do is I twist these twist ties. Let me bring it in a little bit closer. I do my twist ties, y'all, 3 times, okay? Can y'all see okay? Tom, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Tom, are you thawing out? That's what I want to know. Tom is from Texas. So, did you have a rough go of it, Tom? I know we were saying our prayers for our neighbors. I tell you, they have had a rough go of it, y'all. When I tell you a rough go in Texas, I did. I know that the what do you call that? Our Cajun fleet. I don't know if they were able. I guess they weren't even able to come over there and help y'all. Um, Normally, y'all, we have people with boats and that for hurricanes and that, but I don't think they went in this cold weather. But I'm sure they'll be there. I'm sure I heard that a lot of people were in desperate need. Uh, they, I mean, they were burning everything they could get their hands on. It was a shame, I tell you. It was so cold. I feel so sorry for my neighbors, the Texans. All right, so the deco mesh, um, let me, if you would, Andrew or Sarah, would you put on the comments hashtag Cubbies with a K? I would appreciate it. Just put the hash mark and Cubbies on there, if you don't mind. And y'all, I do have a website, Creative Designs by JL. You can go there and look at what I have for sale. And it is not only on my website, but for now, it is on my Etsy shop as well. And as you know, if you're not new, if you would spread the love. Hi, Diane and Cindy. How are you doing? Hi, Marilyn. Thanks for coming on. If you would spread the love. And as you know, I started something new on Monday nights. I am basically have a Monday night wreath kit, which I will show you at the end of tonight. And it's only one wreath kit is available. And you can purchase it on my Etsy shop. And this tonight's wreath shop, y'all, wreath kit, it is an Easter bunny wreath. And the Easter bunny, let me show it to you real quick. Look at this Easter bunny. Isn't it adorable? It's like, what do you call that? A bottle cap. And it's got like the burlap face and it's got wire. It is really cute. So, and you'll get a complete wreath kit for that. And it is, I only have one. What I've started to do is every Monday night, I will put up a special wreath kit for sale. So it is basically first come, first serve. Okay. And that's how I do it. So if you would, I would appreciate it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you would, I would appreciate it if you would like and follow my Facebook page. Guess what I heard, y'all? I heard that next week, now you don't think this weather's crazy? They said that we are supposed to get down to up to the 80s next week. Oh my goodness. And up to the 80s. That is totally insane. We go to 18, 19 degrees and you know, and then we go to I can't believe it. I'm just dumbfounded. But this is the end of February. We are moving into March. Although I will tell you, I remember one year here in Louisiana, we did get snow on March the 1st. I'll never forget that. Now, this is not, y'all, this is not a St. Patrick's Day wreath. This is just an ivy wreath. And what we have on here, y'all, is we have some ivy that's going on. And it's a welcome wreath right here. It says welcome. Raise you up just a little bit. How's that? Okay. And we also have some, I am putting on some ivy leaves to go on it. And this will be listed in my shop after I get pictures of it when it's done. So, haven't been doing my, oh, I will tell you, I do have some wonderful news. I am so excited. I cannot believe it. My granddaughter, Ashton, came in from Colorado with her husband, and I am going to be a great grandmother. Yes, a great grandmother. I'm so excited. We are thrilled to death. So I don't know what they're going to call me, because my grandchildren, my granddaughter Ashton, she calls me Mama. So I don't know what we're going to be called, y'all. I guess, I don't know. We got to think of that. I didn't even think of that. What am I going to be called? I don't know. I guess if my great-grandkids can call me, how about my mare and Dare? That's what my grandparents were called. The mare and Dare. That would be pretty good. I don't know if you like that, Ashton. Hey, Cece, thank you so much. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me this evening. So I am so excited, y'all. I cannot even tell you how excited. And then on top of that, my other granddaughter, Tristan, drove in from Virginia. So I am blessed. This weekend, I had my two granddaughters, my son-in-law, I guess, grandson, or my grandson-in-law. I had my two grandsons, and all my kids were at my house. So we had a wonderful surprise. And I had my son and his wife, and we celebrated my son's birthday. So I am just pleased pink. So it was really cute because we really were celebrating my son's birthday, and it was adorable how we found out. She wrapped in a bag the ultrasound picture and for her father, and it was so cute. If you could have seen his face when he opened it up, and it was a picture, and it was so good, y'all. I mean, it was wonderful. And he put it to his chest, and we just couldn't figure it out. I mean, we didn't know what was going on at first. He didn't tell us. All he did was show the picture. And then finally, my granddaughter yelled, "You're gonna be a grandma!" And I said, "Ah!" So I was really excited. I was so happy, y'all. And my granddaughter, Tristan, we were trying to figure out a name for her. I think they're going to just, I think Trissy will be good. Aunt Trissy. I don't know what Sarah's going to be called. I guess she'll stick with Nanny because she's a nanny already. So, I don't know what they're going to call us. You know what? We all say we want them to call us this, but guess what, y'all? It all comes to fact that they usually end up calling us what they want to call us, usually. And Lord knows when they get older, who knows what they call us. So that was my awesome news for the weekend. I couldn't have been more pleased, y'all. I was just, I mean, what better news can you get when you find out that your children have children and their children have children. It just grows and grows and grows. Now, I only have 2 children, so and only one of them is married, and that is Ashton, who is having the baby. So, and I got news for you. I bet I only have one baby that's one that's having a baby right now, because that's the only one that's married. I know. Call me old-fashioned. I am definitely old-fashioned, y'all. All right, so let's give a little rehash of this. We have the mesh, which is from Deco Exchange, and it is cut at 30 inches. Okay, we have the green lime mesh, and we have the border mesh as well, and they are both cut at 30 inches. Okay, we have the ribbon tails. Now, I will tell you, I did get let me tell you where I did get my ribbon. I think you can get the Ivy ribbon. If you cannot get it from Deco Exchange, y'all, you can get it from the Wreath Shop, Wreaths of Joy, Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, try Waterman's Loft. These are all places that you can shop, okay? I did not give you my wholesalers because unless you have a wholesale license, you will not be able to purchase from my wholesalers. So these are just a few that you might be able to find. Okay. And you know what? I don't think I cut enough mesh, y'all. Two, three. And I missed the whole one here. Did I miss it? Yeah, right here. So we had last night, they were all over for dinner. We had steaks, and I made twice baked potatoes. We had what we call is refried corn. And what I do is I use a little bacon, a little of the bacon grease, and a little butter. And I drain the corn from the cans. Okay, and then I saute the onions and a little bell pepper, and I put that in. Then I throw the corn in, and then the butter, and I put it on high, and then you just basically fry it to where it becomes very little or no water really is left, and you get this real sort of brown, not real brown, but sort of a crispy corn, and we just call it refried corn, and it is so good, y'all. And then my son-in-law made his cream spinach, which is very good. His cream spinach, oh, it was so good. And then we had apple pie. So we had a typical American dinner. How's that? So we had a good time last night. Okay, coming along, gang. Looks nice. Should have a border mesh here. Yep. So is my Tristan on here? I don't know if my Ashton's on here or not. And I know my Andrew is on here. Well, they went back to school today, my daughter, and Mondays. It's a rough day, Mondays. Hopefully y'all are either cooking or watching your kids do homework. Helping them if they need help. Mondays are always a rough day. I don't know. It all depends. I know that my grandson, he was out of school last week. They have not, he goes to a private school, and they have not closed schools. They've had it all year. And they've had a few children with the virus, so, but they're doing fine. Now, let me go, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We are going to put the mesh, I put ties in the center rings. All right, you have 4 rings on the wreath frames. You have 4 wires that go around the wreath. All right, I attach the pipe cleaners on the crossbars, and you have on there, you have 1 on each crossbar, 1 on the first and second, which is the inner ring, and 1 on the outer ring, which I call number 2 and 4. Okay, then you have in the middle, you have on number 2 and 3. Wow, that popped, didn't it? You have on number 2 and 3, you have mesh right here. No ribbon goes in this. All you're doing is you're putting the mesh on number 2 and 3, which I could have done as I went around, which I should have done as I went around. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and let's go ahead and let's cut this, okay? Okay, just like this. And let me turn this on. Is this plugged in? Yep. And let me make sure my glue pot's plugged in. No, but my glue gun is. Okay. Yep. I'm checking to see if my thing's plugged in, y'all. Yeah, it's plugged in. Okay. Yeah, it's on. All right. Okay. Okay. Snip these. Get them tied off. Cut them and I stick them in here. All I'm doing is going in and I'm clipping the chenille stems of pipe cleaners. Just like so. Let's see, do I have one in the middle here? No. So I'm going to need a border mesh here because I put a regular mesh on the other one. And all I'm doing is alternating it on the center ones to make it nice and full. Now, you could have gone with 24 inches. And the reason why you could have gone with 24 inches, y'all, this border mesh is a nice thick border mesh. But I chose, because it's a lime green, I chose, sometimes some of your border meshes, because of the lighter colors, I go with 30 inch instead of 24 inch. You can be the judge, just kind of take your roll and open it up a little bit and see what a 30-inch curl would look like before you cut it, and do it that way. You know, just play with it a little bit and see which one you prefer. You're always, if you're using 2 rolls of mesh, you could have done that. Does anybody have a desire for a certain wreath? What would you like me to make? I can make anything you want. Would you like me to do a grapevine wreath next Monday night? I can do a cute grapevine wreath. I can do a ladybug wreath. I can do a butterfly wreath. I can do a bumblebee wreath. Whichever one you want, just let me know. Okay, I put a border mesh here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put so all I'm doing is alternating. So, oh, thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. Robin, I want to tell you, your little gnomes, the way you make your little gnomes to match your wreath, they are adorable. I love that little St. Patrick one you made. It was adorable. Y'all, I know quite a few people on here. Is that my sweet Susan? Which one is that? Is that Susan with AC Wreaths or Susan with Meryl? Which one is it? I didn't get to see. Y'all, I have my cubbies on here, my faithful cubbies from, y'all, I do have a link. And if you would, go on my website and you can see it. And you may have to scroll down. If you have not joined my live, join to follow. What you can do is sign up. I am giving away on King Sumo some ribbon rolls and a bow maker. So if you have not signed up as of yet, please do so. And the drawing will be at the end of the month, which is coming upon us quickly. Okie doke. Susan, did you get your wreath kit yet? So let me give you a little update on some of my fellow cubbies. I have Susan with AC Wreaths. I have Robin. I knew this was going to happen just as I was going to say yours. Robin's Nest. No, I knew it, Robin. If you want to put it in there, go ahead. I forgot it. We have Cece, which has her Cece's recent things, and I have y'all, my mentor, and you can find it. I have an affiliate. If you're thinking of getting into the wreathing community and you want to learn how to do everything, you can go to my site, and there's a link up there, and it's Hardworking Mom. It's Lori's Wreaths, Hardworking Mom, and Lori's Success Path. She has a special for both her groups. And she is getting ready to do a special for YouTube and on the Success Path. She teaches you how to do Etsy, Pinterest, Instagram. She is just such a wonderful teacher. And everything's available once you join. You can go back and watch all her videos. She is a fantastic teacher. She is just awesome. Let me make sure I've got them all, which I do. Okay, there you go. Middle one, yeah. Got them all. Let me just make sure everything's cut on here. Now, I do have, did I skip one? Because I have an extra one here. Let me make sure. I see it. It's got to be a middle one. Middle. Okay, this should not be on here. This is a middle one. I knew I'd messed up something. I get to talking, y'all. I don't know about y'all. When I get to talking, I lose my concentration. Okay. Yes, that's it. Got to look at the ribbon. Make my bird. Yeah, there it is. And I just now found the tail I'm missing. There you go. Found it. All righty. So what I did, I cut 9 30 inches of the Poly Deco lime mesh, and I cut 9 of the apple lime mesh for board and mesh, and they were all cut. So all together we have 18 30-inch. I have 18 30-inch mesh pieces cut. Okay. And the ribbon tails, I cut 9 of each of the ribbons. And each of the ribbons were cut at 13 inches. Okay. So we'll get our sign on. And then we'll put the ivy on. Okay. There you go. We got it on. Now, let me show you what we're going to do with the, cut this off. Move this over. Now, I'll show you what I do with my signs. Let's get this off. Now, if you're not going to sell this to someone and you're going to sell the wreath kit, do not put your card on the back. If it's a wreath kit, you're going to let them put their card on. So what I do here, in the event that they know who made this wreath, I stick this on there so that I know they won't lose the card. They'll always know who the wreath was made by. Okay, and I need my staple gun. I need a glue stick. And I'll show you what I use to make sure that I do not go through my sign, because you want to protect your sign, y'all. You don't want to go through and just need a little bitty square like so. So I am going to take this. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little glue here. Okay, put that there. Put this here. This here. And this here. Okay. All right. Now, take my stapler, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to staple it, and this way I'm going to ensure that this does not go through my sign. By putting this little sponge pad, all these are these little pads that you get like from Hobby Lobby. I think even Dollar Tree sells them. And it just protects it. Now, some people, what they do, if you are a wreather, a lot of the wreathers, they go in and, you know, when you're through with a roll of ribbon and the little cardboard that you have from the reel that it's wound up on, they cut that up and they just do that. I do this like so, and this way I'm just making sure everything's on there nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to put this in the center. We're going to let this sign really pop. Okay, make the wreath pop. All right, make sure this is stuck on here. Okay, just like so. All right, see, that sort of made sure that this would not go out. Now let me show you what we're going to do. We are going to attach the welcome sign right here. Now, you can get these either on Amazon or Wreaths by Dawn has them. You can go to her website or Etsy shop, and she sells these little weaving needles, and it just makes it so simple to go through and pull these pipe cleaners through the netting. Okay, all righty, and there you go. Let's go up here. Whoops, and that's not where I wanted it. And the secret is, don't drop everything. It never fails. I always drop. Let's get that here. Okay, got it. Got it. Stick it here. Around with this. Get it through. Now, what you want to make sure that you do when you attach your pipe cleaners, you want to make sure that the pipe cleaners, let me show you. Okay. I just kind of stuck it here so I wouldn't lose it. So notice that it's going around the wire. Well, it's supposed to be going around the wire right here, just like so. How's that? Okay, and I'm going to twist it and bring it around here. It's my husband. I'm sorry. I know what he's going. He's so good, y'all. He's calling to check on me. It's my good hubby. I have been married to this man going on 51 years. That's right. He's a good man. 51 years. So, and then I met him when we were in 10th, when I was in 10th grade. So we have known each other for a long time. I don't know. Sometimes I think I got the better end of the deal. Because guess what? He kind of, y'all, he has to put up with a lot with me. No, he's good to me, y'all. I have a very awesome husband. Ugh, it's got a little smush, didn't it? I managed to do that. There you go. And I didn't cut this. Okay. Alrighty, I'm almost done, y'all. Just have to attach the bow and we're going to put some green leaves. All right, what did I do with it? Okay, here it is. Okay. Now, depending upon where you want your bow to go, I haven't decided yet, but we're going to see. Alrighty. I'll decide where my bow's going to go, y'all, in a minute. Let's go ahead and put this here, out like so. And I kind of like to bring this down here when it's on the top, like so. Just to kind of spoof it up a little bit. There you go. And then I got this here. I'll find the other ribbon right here. Okay, got it. There you go. All right. Then, like so. This is, didn't attach this one yet. Let me go ahead and attach this one. And let me tell you, this sign's not going anywhere, gang. It is not going anywhere. I think if you threw this off the cliff, the sign would stay on it. Okay. And it's stuck on the mesh. Naturally, the last one. There you go. Got it. Okay. Then I'll go in and I'll fluff these bows. Now, let me show you what I do have. Okay. I went with 2 types of ivy. But let's get our bow on. And, okie doke. It's going to be very spring. All right. Now, I'm just going to kind of stick it on the top like that. I really don't want to put it up at the top. It's going to cover the sign. I guess we could put it here if we wanted, which would be pretty. What do you think? Do y'all want it at the bottom? Which I really don't. I'm a lefty person when it comes to, or I guess put my ribbons on my bows. I'm going to go right here. Let's go ahead and stick it here. I can always move it if it's not where I want it. Okay. And you don't want to cover the sign. It says welcome. Doke. Like so. All right. Throw your ribbons. I like to bring my tails forward. I love this. It's like a very soft deco mesh ribbon. I just love it. I really do. I gotta work on it. I gotta twist it. Yeah, like so. I just really like this deco mesh ribbon. It's a 1.5. I did get it at Craft Outlet. I think it comes in a 25-yard roll. Okay, now, this is what we're going to do. I am going to add some of this ivy to the bow. Okay, stick this ivy in the bow, just like so. And we're going to put the different color ivy. We're going to glue it right to it. Just like so. And we're going to put a little of the light green in here as well. Like so. Because you want to always incorporate as if the flower is actually growing out, coming out from the ribbon itself. You want to make sure it's part of the wreath and that the leaves will be incorporated into the wreath and into the bow. So if you've noticed, I've used 2 types of ivy. I have used the light green and the dark green ivy. And both of the and we're going to stick some here. Just love this ivy. Love ivy, y'all. Let's go ahead and stick this ivy in here. Come around. When working with glue guns, y'all, I like to remind you, be very careful. They are very hot. You want to be very careful when dealing with glue guns, okay? And let's go ahead and we're going to put this right underneath here like so. Oh, this is so pretty. I love ivy. I think English ivy. I have it growing when you come up my driveway. I have a very long driveway. And to the right of my driveway, y'all, I have the ground is just covered in English ivy. And it's got a live oak tree there. And it's just so pretty, y'all. I'll curl these ribbons. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to go through and we're going to put this ivy, y'all, where some of the ties are throughout the wreath itself. Just like so. Let me turn it around so that you can see. And then we're going to alternate it with the light and the dark. And what I'm doing, I'm putting the dark on the light ribbon, and I am going to put the lighter ivy on the darker ribbon. So that kind of pops where the ribbon is, okay? And you don't really need that much ivy. Okay. Stick this in here like so. Around. Got the darker ivy here. And let me move it around here so y'all can see. Alrighty, we're going to stick it right in there, just like so. I'm going to go with the lighter ivy here. Got a bunch of loose ivy cut up down in the bottom of my basket. Okey-doke. Hot glue. Hot glue. Just when I told y'all to be careful. It was hot glue, gang. Okay. Alrighty. Well, okay, let's get that in there, like so. Okie doke. And we need lighter ivy. Okay, we'll put that one right there. Whoops, I don't like this. Right here, you see. Okay. Right here. Stick it up like this. Yes, just like that. That looks good. Okay. Okay, this calls for dark ivy here, light ivy here. And that's all you're doing is you're going to go through and okay, I think I may have it all right here. And the dark ivy's going here. Okay. And I think I have it. I need a dark ivy here. Okay. How is that? I think we have it, gang. Look at this. It came out pretty. Look at that. Let me show y'all. Let me lift you up. Close your eyes. Don't want to make you sick. Here you go. This is your welcome wreath. Can come up a little bit more, just like this. Look at that. Really, I think it came out really pretty, y'all. Just like that. And we'll welcome you guests for spring. This will be available on my Etsy shop. So, and I want to show y'all real quick my wreath kit before I say goodbye. All right. All righty. Here we go. We have this cute all right, I'm going to lower you down real quick, okay? Right here. If you can see it. Might be nice to try and get it right. There you go. We have the little Easter bunny here. Just like so. Okay. We have the white deco mesh. We have the blue with the hot pink border mesh. We have the wreath frame. We have the tie and the zip ties. Now, you have a little extra with this one. You have the bunny that says Happy Easter. You have 5 yards of this. You have 5 yards of the spring, 2.5, both of those. You have, which is a blue color of the solid 1.5. You have the pink of the 1.5. Now, y'all can decide which one you want. You will get either of the, you will get both of these. You will get this blue stripe and the pink stripe. So I would suggest this is what you use for an accent ribbon in your bow. And you can use one or the other. So whichever you prefer, you can go with and add that to your wreath. Okay. So, and within your, the center of your bow. So that is what you're going to get with this Monday night wreath kit. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me this evening. Thank you. And the wreath kit is listed on my Etsy shop. It's first come, first served. There's only one. And I want to thank you. If you have not, I would appreciate it if you would sprinkle the love. And if you have not done so, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would very much appreciate it. You take care. God bless. And have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Now I got to figure out how to end my live. Isn't that nice? Okay. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to end it. Okie dokie. Y'all, I'm having a hard time because there it is. Okay.